Have you ever held a tiny seed in your hand? It might look like nothing more than a speck of dust or a small stone, quiet, still, and unremarkable. But inside, a secret life is waiting to begin, a promise of a new plant, flower, or even a giant tree. Each seed contains the complete instructions to build a living thing: leaves, stems, roots, and flowers, all packed into a space smaller than your fingernail. But this life is patient. It waits, sometimes for years, listening for the right signs from the world outside. Seeds travel on wind, water, or animal fur, enduring cold winters and hot summers. Their tough outer coat acts like armor, protecting the precious life inside. It's a natural timer set by the sun, rain, and seasons. In this video, we'll explore this hidden world and uncover how seeds know when to wait and when to burst into life. The story of a seed is one of patience, power, and the promise of new beginnings. The next time you hold a seed, remember, you're holding the start of something extraordinary. Let's dive into their secret world. To understand the secret life of a seed, we first need to know what it is. A seed is a tiny package containing everything a new plant needs to begin life. Inside is the embryo, a baby plant with a tiny root, stem, and leaves, all folded up and waiting. But the embryo can't grow without food, so the seed also contains a food supply called the endosperm or cotyledon, packed with nutrients. This packed lunch gives the seedling energy to push through the soil before it can make its own food from sunlight. All of this is wrapped in a tough, protective seed coat, a waterproof jacket that shields the embryo from harm, drying out, or being eaten. Some seed coats are thin, like beans, others are thick and hard, like coconuts. The seed coat is the guardian, allowing seeds to wait for the right moment to grow. So, a seed is three things in one: a baby plant, a food supply, and a tough shell. This clever design makes seeds nature's perfect survival kits. Seeds can travel far and wait for years, ensuring plants can spread and thrive. Every seed is a self-contained package of life, ready for its journey. Without this simple, brilliant structure, the plant kingdom wouldn't exist. Seeds are the reason plants can colonize new places and survive tough times. They are the ultimate travelers and survivors. The next time you see a seed, remember, it's a tiny miracle of design. That's what makes seeds so extraordinary. One of the most important signals a seed waits for is water. Most seeds are dry inside, staying dormant for months or even years. But when water arrives, everything changes. The seed soaks it up like a sponge in a process called imbibition. Water makes the seed swell, sometimes doubling in size, and wakes up special enzymes inside. These enzymes unlock the food supply, turning stored starches and proteins into energy for the embryo. Without water, the seed remains asleep, unable to access its fuel. As the seed swells, its tough coat softens and eventually cracks open. The first part to emerge is the tiny root, or radicle, which pushes into the soil to anchor the plant and search for more water. Water is the great awakener, signaling that the soil is ready to support new life. Some seeds, especially in deserts, have extra tough coats and only sprout after heavy rain, ensuring they don't waste energy after a brief shower. This strategy helps them survive in harsh environments. Seeds are experts at waiting for the right conditions. The gentle touch of water is the first step in their journey. It's a simple signal, but it means everything. Without water, there is no life. Seeds know this, and they wait for the perfect moment. That's the power of water's gentle call. Water isn't the only signal seeds need. Temperature is just as important. Seeds have built-in thermometers, sensing when the soil is warm enough to grow. In cold climates, seeds wait all winter, safe and dormant until spring's warmth arrives. Only then do they begin to germinate, making sure they have the whole growing season ahead. Different seeds prefer different temperatures. Lettuce and peas sprout in cool soil, while pumpkins and tomatoes wait for real heat. If planted too early, warm-loving seeds will simply wait, or may rot if conditions aren't right. This natural timing ensures each plant grows in its ideal season. Wildflowers bloom in spring because their seeds waited for warmth. Corn grows tall in summer, thanks to seeds that waited for heat. This sensitivity prevents fatal mistakes and connects seeds to the cycles of the seasons. Seeds are patient, waiting for the perfect warmth to begin life. It's a quiet wisdom built into every seed. The sun's warmth is their signal to grow. For some seeds, light is the final signal they need to grow. Most seeds sprout in darkness, but some tiny seeds require a flash of sunlight to wake up. These seeds often belong to small plants that can't compete with bigger ones. If buried too deep, they'd never reach the light, so they only sprout near the surface. Seeds sense light using special proteins like phytochrome, which acts as a tiny light switch. When touched by sunlight, the switch turns on, telling the seed it's safe to grow. On a forest floor, seeds may wait years for a tree to fall and sunlight to reach them. Then suddenly, they all spring to life. This strategy ensures seeds don't waste energy on a hopeless journey from deep underground. Light means go, darkness means wait. Seeds are finely tuned to their environment, sensing the perfect moment to begin. They're not just waiting, they're watching for opportunity. The kiss of light is their invitation to grow. It's nature's way of giving every seed its chance. Seeds have evolved amazing tricks to ensure they grow at the perfect time. Some, like the giant sequoia, wait for fire. Their cones sealed shut until intense heat melts the resin and releases the seeds. After a fire, the ground is clear, rich in nutrients, and full of sunlight, the perfect nursery for new life. Other seeds need to travel through an animal's stomach. Tough-coated seeds in berries and fruits are softened by digestive acids, a process called scarification. The animal carries the seed far from the parent plant and deposits it in nutrient-rich droppings. This gives the seed a new home and a head start. Seeds like raspberries and tomatoes use this clever trick, turning animals into both transport and planting services. These strategies help seeds survive, spread, and thrive in challenging environments. Seeds are masters of patience and timing. Their waiting games are tailored to their world. Every trick is a survival story. Seeds are nature's ultimate strategists. It may seem like magic, but seeds know exactly when to grow thanks to science. Inside, they have sensors for water, temperature, and light, constantly monitoring their environment. Special molecules called hormones control the process. Abscisic acid acts as a stop signal, keeping the embryo dormant. When conditions are right, the stop hormone decreases and go hormones called gibberellins increase. This shift is the green light for the embryo to start growing. The root and shoot push out, beginning the plant's journey. This chemical dance ensures seeds only sprout when survival chances are highest. Seeds don't think, but they respond in complex, reliable ways. Only when all signals align does the seed begin life. It's a perfect system of checks and balances. That's how seeds sense their moment. The world of seeds is full of record breakers and survivors. The smallest seed belongs to an orchid. So tiny, 1 million could fit in a salt shaker, floating on the wind for miles. The largest is the coco de mer, weighing up to 18 kilograms, so heavy it just drops beneath its parent palm. Some seeds are ancient survivors. Scientists have sprouted seeds thousands of years old, like a 10,000-year-old Arctic lupin and a 2,000-year-old date palm. These seeds are true time travelers, carrying life across centuries. Their tough coats and deep dormancy let them pause life for incredible lengths of time. From dust-sized orchids to giant palms, seeds show nature's diversity and resilience. Some wait for fire, others for animals, and some for millennia. Seeds are full of surprises and stories. They connect us to the distant past and the future. Every seed is a marvel of survival. Next time you walk through a park or garden, remember, the ground beneath your feet is full of seeds, each waiting for its moment. These tiny packages are the foundation of nearly all life on land. Without seeds, there would be no forests, no food, and no flowers for pollinators. The story of plants is the story of seeds. Their ability to wait, travel, and survive allows life to cover the planet and recover from disaster. Seeds are engines of renewal and keepers of the future. Their patience and hope teach us that even the smallest things can hold great power. A seed waits for the perfect harmony of water, warmth, and light, trusting its moment will come. This patient strength is one of nature's greatest miracles. By protecting our planet, we protect the journeys of seeds everywhere. Every seed connects past and future, carrying the promise of new life. They are tiny, powerful, and essential. Seeds are the beginning of everything, a secret worth sharing.